awful sight, here lies the county slain, Juliet warm and newly dead, who hath lain these 2 days buried? Go, tell the prince, run to the Capulets, raise up the Montagues, some other search. We see the ground where the wolves do lie, but the true ground of these piteous woes we cannot without circumstance describe.
Here comes Romeo's man. We found him in the churchyard.
Hold him safely until the prince come hither.
Here is a friar that trembles, sighs, and weeps. We took this mattock and the spade from him as he was coming from the churchyard side.
A great suspicion. Stay the friar too.
What misadventures is so early up that calls our person from her morning rest?
What for the breed that is so shrieked abroad?
All the people in the street cry Romeo, some Juliet, and some Paris, and all run with wide outcry toward our monument.
What is the spirit which startles in our ears?
Sovereign, here lies the county of Paris slain, and Romeo dead, and Juliet dead, warm and newly killed.
Search, seek, and know how the foul murder comes.
Here is the friar, and Romeo again dead, with 2 instruments fit to open a tomb.
Oh heavens, oh why, look how our daughter bleeds. This dagger hath missed them, for lo, this house is empty on the back of Montague, and it is missheated on my daughter's bosom.
Oh me, the set of death as a bell that warns my old age to a sepulture.
Last one, my wife is dead tonight. Grief of my son's exile has stopped her breath. What further woes conspire against my age?
Look, and thou shalt see.
Oh, thou unthoughtful, what manner is in this, to go before thy fathers to a grave?
Seal up the mouth of outrage for a while till we can clear these ambiguities and know their spring, their true descent, and I will be general of their woes, and lead you even to death. Meantime forbear, and let mischance be slaves to patience. Bring forth the parties of suspicion.
I am the greatest, able to do least, yet most suspected of the time and place doth make against me, of this direful murder. And I stand here bold to impeach and purge, myself condemned and myself excused.
Then say at once what thou dost know in this.
I will be brief, for my short date of breath is not so long as is a tedious tale. Romeo, there dead, was husband to that Juliet, and she, there dead, that Romeo's faithful wife. I married them, and their stolen marriage day was Tybalt's doomsday, whose untimely death banished the new-made bridegroom from the city for whom, and not for Tybalt, Juliet pined. You to remove that siege of grief from her, betrothed, and would have married her perforce to county Paris. Then comes she to me, and with wild looks bid me devise so mean to rid her from the second marriage, or in myself, there she would kill herself. There would she kill herself. Then gave her I, so tutored by my art, a sleeping potion, which so took effect as I intended, for it wrought on her the form of death. Meantime I wrote to Romeo that he should hither come as a starry night, to help to take her from her borrowed grave. Being the time, potion's force should cease, but he which bore my letter back. Then all alone, at the prefixed hour of her waking, came I to take her from her kindred's fold, meaning to keep her closely at my soul, till I conveniently could send to Romeo, but when I came some minutes ere the time of her awakening. Here untimely lay the noble Paris, and true Romeo dead. She wakes, and I entreated her come forth, and bear her this work of heaven with patience. But then a noise did scare me from the tomb, and she, too desperate, would not go with me, but as it seems did violence on herself. All this I know, and to the marriage her nurse is privy, and if aught in the miscarried by my fault, let me old life be sacrificed some hour before his time, unto the rigor of severest law.
We still have no need for a holy man. Where's Romeo's man? What can he say in this?
I brought my master news of Juliet's death, and then in post he came from Mantua to this same place, this same monument. This letter he early bid me to give his father. He then threatened me with death if I departed not and left him there.
Give me the letter. I will look on it. Where's the county's page that reads the watch? What made your master in this place?
He came with flowers to strew his lady's grave and bid me stand aloft, and so I did. Anon comes with light to ope the toll, and by my master drew on. And then I ran away to call the watch.
This letter doth make good the friar's words. Their course of love tidings her death, and here he writes that he did buy poison of the poor apothecaries, and withdraw came to this vault to die and lie with Juliet. Where be these enemies? Capulet, Montague, see what a scourge is laid upon your hate, that heaven finds means to kill your joys with love, and I for winking at your discords too have a lost race of kinsmen. All are punished.
Oh, Brother Montague, give me thy hand. This is my daughter's jointure, for no more can I demand.
But I can give thee more, for I will bless her statue in pure gold. That was Verona, by that name is known. There are no figure at such rate beset as that of pure, true, and faithful Juliet.
As rich shall Romeo by his lady's lie pour sacrifices of enmity.
A gloomy peace this morning which it brings. The sun for sorrow will not show his head. Go hence to have more talk of these sad things. Some shall be pardoned and some punished. For never was the story of more woe than this of Juliet and her Romeo.
This is the place.
Where?
Don't say where. He doesn't say where.
Yeah, there!
This is the place.
Where?
Dude, I was gonna say where.
Hold on.
This is the place where the torch doth burn. The ground is bloody. Go, search the church yard.
This is your old pal, Stinky Wizzleton.
What's so funny?
This is a song about
Here is
This
a
is a
fire
song
that
about
trembles
being
sides
happy.
and weeps.
That's
He took
right.
this notice and this spade from him
It's the
as he was
happy,
coming
happy,
from the
joy,
church
joy
yard.
song.
Here is a fire that trembles sides and weeps. Happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy,
Oh, me, this sound.
I don't think you're happy enough. Let's try
Here's
it
a fire
again.
that trembles sides and weeps.
The great suspicion is State Friar here.
If and you ain't the granddaddy of all liars.
What misadventures is so early up that called our curtains from our morning rest?
That's very funny.
What should it be that
A
is so
fly
strict
marrying a
abroad?
bumblebee.
All the people in the street
I
cry
told
Romeo.
you to shoot.
What the heck, guys? Come on.
Here's where the woes do lie, but the true ground of these piteous woes we cannot without circumstance describe.
Joy, joy, joy.